for that purpose. And then appointments, symbolic appointments, vice president, prime minister, those are symbolic. They encourage others. But then, on the structural side, free education. If you say you care about women, support the NRM program of free education. Because if the children are educated, the grandchildren are educated, they would have a better chance of coming up. Now, these other issues of going into dowry, stopping the Kuzumura, please, let's discuss it. Because you can cause us unnecessary conflicts with the tribes. For instance, when we came, the position which I supported, my girls will inherit like the boys. It is in my will. But should I now impose it by law on the whole country? Is it wise? Are you not causing unnecessary conflicts? Why don't you take the systematic way of having people educated? Because before the Amos died, the Kauta died some few years ago, we had two constitutions. For him, women should inherit where they are married, according to Mzee Kabuta. For me, I say my children, my girls are not slaves to go to beg from the husband. They will get from their own here. Now, so there at Waikitoa, we have two systems, my system and Mzee Kabuta's system. And it was not necessary for me to expedite Mzee Kabuta's death by stressing him that he should bequeath guns, because he didn't believe in it. That was not his way, how they were brought up, and they had reasons for that. Because they had tribal wars, if they had tribal wars. And yet we also have exogamous marriages. You don't marry within your clan. So the girl must be married in the other clan. And tomorrow, this clan may fight with the other clan. So if you take cows to them, you are empowering them who may turn against you tomorrow. They have their own reasons. So we just need to go organically through education and change some of those things. Instead of just creating unnecessary conflicts because of subjective. I think here, Sembo would have taught you about objective and subjective thinking. What you think is in your head, you think that is what is on the ground. Instead of studying what is on the ground and see how to use it to move forward. So when we came on that issue of inheritance, the safe way where we thought we could enter without controversy was on the issue of the matrimonial home. We said the husband should not sell the matrimonial home without the permission of the wife. And we thought this was a limited offensive against tradition. We did not want to go beyond that. Even in Kapchorwa, for the FM, whatever you call it, the other cutting of girls, FGM. Initially, we did not make a law. We concentrated on education, and when we had sort of weakened the traditional, we made a law. We made a law later. So therefore, the women, the appendix group, they need to discuss what can be brought forward instead of creating unnecessary contradictions among our population. Why are the speakers not here? I think there is this idea that speaker is independent and so on, but we can discuss that later. We shall, whether they are not missing by not being here. Now, camps in the party. I totally agree that anybody creating camps in the party is not doing a service to the party. And it should be discouraged. And the independents, independents are really NRM, except they are fighting for the stolen flag, which was stolen in the primaries. I agree with that. That's why we kept that thing in the Constitution, the independent. We are the ones who left it there. Because otherwise we could have said, if you only a party candidate should stand, but we said no. You put a fallback position. If somebody is not happy, but doesn't want to go to opposition, give him a way forward. And I totally agree that the NRM independence should always be welcomed and should not be fought. Because I have got a vice president who is an independent. So if I was following that, if I was discriminating the independent, now I have totally flattened beyond that case. I have got a vice president who came as an independent because it looks like her flag was stolen locally there. But I would want to encourage all the others really to treat our independents as our own members. Everybody should listen. Our very, very active lady from Kumi, you should stand up and they see you. That girl is a tough one. You come back and they see you. I think Apolota is her name. Come down the microphone, they see you. That one is a tough one. She was one of the few district chairpersons of LC5 in Uganda. How many were you that time with district chairpersons?
Your Excellency, we have three. One from Kumi, one from Kanungu, and one from Kole.
From Kole?
Yes, Your Excellency.
I didn't know the one of Kole. Who was it?
I remember the name of Betty. The other name I don't remember.
Nam. Is she died or what?
No, she's still alive, Your Excellency.
Okay. Nam, I know her. I know her. So I have heard your point about the elections. But I think somebody knows that story. We discussed it, we didn't conclude. Who knows that story?